What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE SmackDown. Here comes the Fiend from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner, let's go. Good old JR. Speaking of, we're in Oklahoma. Where's that UK tour? Hey, him. It's my hometown, you know. There's a great bunch of people in this city, and you're going to hear them tonight. Yeah, that's great. I gotta go. You must be really excited. Have a good show. Alright. Thanks. I'll call your match with all my might. Alright there. Thanks, JR. Sauce it. Meanwhile, in the backstage area, there is somebody in the corridor. And it is Stephanie. Wait, why? What? Steph, why aren't you in your office? Miss McMahon? What do you want? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hey. How's your room? Bye. Be gone, foul monster. This isn't a good time to talk. No, I'm sorry. There's nothing. It's just the Fiend. Don't worry about it. Listen, all you gotta do is sign the papers. Let me in. And then... look, this is important, Stephanie. Just shut up. Go away. My husband. You have no idea what's important. You think you're more important than this phone call? Get out, now. You pissed her off, SP-1. Well, look, it's gonna happen. Is that it? That's all I get? Lame. Lame. Am I on the card tonight? More importantly, The Fiend versus Rey Mysterio, yes. Also, attackslug versus Eddie versus Matt Hardy for that Cruiserweight Championship. But first, Sable versus Tori Wilson, my manager. And Tori handily beats Sable. Now then, attackslug versus Eddie versus Matt. And we have still your Cruiserweight champion, no longer your WWE champion because Brock Lesnar, back to being a Sluggy One Belt. And now we have The Fiend versus Buyaka Rey Mysterio. And so I welcome you to a Monday here on the program. It's a new week. Yes, it is. And there are things that happened over the weekend that are worth talking about. Most importantly, Paige, as of yesterday, is still streaming. So that third-party lockdown in effect at the end of October, but Paige is like, and is still doing the Twitch streams. For how much longer? I don't know. Like, are they going to fire her? I don't know. But she's still doing it. So that's kind of cool. Again, they are independent contractors. And they won't give them health care. Let them have the streaming. It's not that serious. But supposedly, WWE is going to be launching their own Twitch thing later on in the year that they want to do a heavy promotion on. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. So I did change the Fiend's hair here, right? There are two options for the kind of dreadlocked look in this game. And I chose this option with the kind of, you know, in the back dreads because I could actually make it blonde. Whereas the other ones where they're all more crazy and whatever else, I couldn't make them blonde. I tried. They were like green and red and neon pink. I just could not, like, it just didn't work. So this is my temporary new hair for The Fiend. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, it's Monday, which means we're at a Move Set Monday. So I took those moves that were put on that Fiend character and kind of changed them up a little bit because, you know, keep things fresh here on the show. Rey Ushigoroshi from The Fiend. So, be that as it may, other news going on, a bunch of AEW stuff. Pac is going to be speaking and heard on AEW this week for the first time in months. Because he's been stuck in the UK because, you know, pandemic. So finally hearing from the bastard, it's about time. Very hyped for more Pac in AEW. We needs it. We wants it. It is our every desire to have the bastard back in action. Also, AEW Dark this week is 15 matches. That's insane. Like, at that point, it's about as long as Raw is these days. And people are like, watch Dark. And I'm like, there's so much wrestling on. There's just so much. Watching 15 matches of Dark is not on my schedule. So I'm sorry, it's just not. It's just not. But yeah, a whole lot of dark happening this week. Also, the Young Bucks have said they want some ice cream bars for AEW. That'd be great. But it would be especially great if they managed to get the proper ice cream bars, which is the cookie, the vanilla ice cream, and the chocolate on the stick. That's what you want. You want that good humor classic bar, and we got sandwiches from WWE, which is not what you want. I mean, they were good, but you want the cookie, the chocolate, and the ice cream on the stick, and that would be ideal. Also, Ray, mandible claw to Mysterio, actually in his mouth for once. Give up, give up. He didn't give up. I could have pinned him on that. What the hell? Yeah, there we go. He's freaking out, folks. He's freaking out. So, elsewhere, we have an update on one Heath Slater, who got injured at that Impact Bound for Glory show a few weeks back. And thankfully, it is not that serious. They thought it might have been a hernia, and thankfully it was not a hernia. It is a partially torn abductor, which means rest and physical therapy and ice, but no actual surgery, so his timetable will not be that bad for being out of action on Impact. So, Slater Gator, get it done. He got kids. Ray, you got to go. I know you got kids too. They're on TV making out with Buddy Murphy, but, you know, I guess I'm not really welcome here by this crowd. In Oklahoma, no, you fired Jim Ross like 3 times, so no, they don't like you here. Come on up to the ring, JR. I want to give the fans what they want. Is he going to have JR join the club here? What do you really want? What does everybody want? Go on up there, JR. King is like not even, he's like behind the chair here. That's a little weird. I'd rather not with Vince. You don't want a standing ovation from your hometown, Jim Ross? Alright, then I'm going down there. Hey, he's coming over here. That's not good. Don't cross the boss. What the hell? Why the hell? How the hell? What? Why is he doing this? Why should he knock out Jim Ross? Him! Help! Hurts. Heal. Good God Almighty! You right, JR? And that was how the show ended here in June. Uh-oh. The Fiend backstage. Going to his car to go home, I guess? I don't know. Just kind of hanging out in the... Oh, God, it's Rikishi. You're on the list for the UK tour. The fans will be laughing at WWE if you go. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people. Fortunately, you aren't going anywhere, because tonight, I'm going to kick your ass. Rikishi is here to put a little ass on it. Just shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty. Get off the bike. Oh, my God, Rikishi. Dragging the Fiend throughout this backstage. That's... yeah. Look, man. Get off the bike. Get off the bike. What? Yeah, now what? Now what? Vehicle wars here. And here comes the pain. Like, this... We're at an impasse here. Rikishi. Big Quiche. The Usos' dad. Like, round and round we go. And where it stops, nobody... This is dumb. This is dumb. Rikishi, I hate you. Stop dragging the Fiend. Get off the bike. Get off the bike. I can't. He's just going to stay on the bike the whole time. That's cheating, Rikishi. You're cheating. Getting out of here. Goodbye. The Fiend is leaving. Distraught. There we go. All right. And then, yeah. Rikishi not playing around with the Fiend. Anyhow, some interesting news here on the Stinger, in that he no longer has his merch on WWE.com. One would imagine that his Legends deal has expired and has not signed a new one, so Sting is now, I would imagine, free to be wherever he wants to be. And that could be potentially interesting for the Hall of Famer. I want to say the 2-time Hall of Famer because he's also in the Impact Hall of Fame, I think. I'm not sure there. I think he is. Also, I forget how to pick things up in this game, and that's a problem here with Big Quiche. I want to go on that UK tour. Rikishi, you can't stop me. He's just not having it. He's not having it. Oh my God, Uranagi from Rikishi. Just taking the Fiend to the absolute limit here. with these kicks. Just constant kicks. He's not really grappling me. He's just doing constant kicks and a headbutt. Never headbutted Samoan. It's bad news. There we go. Finally. I want to punch too. What the hell? I was trying to punch there. It did not work out for the Fiendy. And Rikishi is a super heavyweight. A super duper heavyweight. So, in some very brief WWE Battlegrounds news, that game has got an update. We're just going to add 10 more superstars. And they updated the game on Halloween, right? Now, they aren't in the game to select or to unlock just yet, right? But if you play a Battle Royal or a Rumble or, a Gauntlet match, they will appear in that match, right? Which is fine. How do I pick up weapons again? I've honestly forgotten how to do that. What the hell? Alright, so kick. There it is. Mandible Claw to Rikishi. What? Button? No, that's run. No. R1, L1, R2, L2. Okay. The trash can lid. Good God Almighty. Wearing them out. Start on hole. And DDT onto that trash can lid. That should do it for Rikishi. I'm sorry. That should do it.
2.
And a 3.
3.
See, you ain't getting one over on the Fiend, big quiche. Put a little ass on it. Now, for a update that came out on Halloween, and in the 10 superstars they added to 2K Battlegrounds, and of the announced 63 superstars, your Halloween update did not include the Boogeyman. Why? You've announced him. Why wouldn't you have him in the game for Halloween? That's 1 + 1 is 2. Like, come on. Is anybody on your marketing team paying any attention to what wrestling fans actually care about? Seriously. The most logical possible conclusion, and they didn't do that. How? Anyhow, we're going to cut things short for today. I got more things to film, and it's going to be a long and busy week as we head towards the new consoles next week. But tomorrow, we're playing Insurrection in England. Tune in for that. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.